Hello Year 9, and for this lesson we are going to produce a first-hand observational drawing of a clear bottle. Now I've chosen a glass empty wine bottle, okay, and I've got a piece of A4 paper, and for this lesson we're going to need a sharp pencil, a ruler and our rubber. Okay, so the bottle that you're going to choose could be any type of clear bottle. Okay, it can be a soft drink bottle, it can be a jar with a bottle cap, it could be a wine bottle, it could be any type of clear bottle. It must be a clear bottle. Right? Now we're not going to focus on these details, we're just interested in just mapping out and drawing our shape and getting our accurate outline done ready. Alright? Now, so for this type of bottle, and it can be for any type of bottle, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to produce a centre line, the line that goes all the way down the middle, and this is what's going to keep your bottle symmetrical. So use my ruler, let's just map where we're going to put our centre line, doing it lightly on the page as you can see. Now from this point, alright, what we're going to do is now we're going to start breaking our bottle down into its shapes. So first off, let's draw the top of the bottle. Now we've got to draw this a bit more smaller than the actual original bottle because otherwise it won't fit on my page. So our first shape is this rectangle here, and then it's broken down into other rectangles as well. And as you can see, I'm trying very hard to keep my shapes symmetrical. Now the shape of the bottle neck is actually a long rectangular piece. Now I did say that we're going to ignore these for now, so let's just get rid of this line here. Alright, now we've come to the actual main body of the bottle. Now first off, we're going to use our fingers to measure our proportions. So if we take the neck of the bottle as our starting point, I can see that that neck goes into the bottle twice. So I'm going to take my bottle neck, I'm going to put it there and there, use my fingers. Right, so I know that my bottle is going to be about this wide, right, according to my estimate measurements. And as you can see, we're going to be drawing the main body of the bottle as a long rectangle piece. Again, keeping my drawing very fluid and very light. We can actually, once we've got our shapes, right, we can actually refine them with our rulers afterwards. Right? Don't worry about making mistakes, that's what rubber's there for. Now let's use this neck of the bottle to see how long our actual bottle is. So 1, 2, 3, and a bit. So 3 and a bit. So let's do this now. 1, 2, 3, and a bit. So our bottle ends about here. So this is more or less the perspective of our bottle, right? Now, a lot of artists use this method to draw their shapes, and especially when drawing bottles, we call it the cricket bat method, because if you look very carefully, it actually resembles what a cricket bat would look like. Okay, so now let's start looking at our curvature of our side of our bottle here. Let's estimate how far it comes down. Okay. So let's get this 1, 2, 3. So it comes down to about there. Again, use my fingers to estimate, and then we draw our curves into our sides of our bottle. As you can see, it's starting to take shape. Looking very carefully at our bottle now, and then we start to refine our actual shapes. And using our ruler, keeping our bottle still very close, using our ruler, we will draw and refine our straight edges, just like this. Okay, our straight edges. Now let's just rub out some of these plan lines so far, and as we can see at the moment, our bottle top and our bottom are very flat. Now in order to make it look three-dimensional, we need to draw this curvature that we see, and we do this in the form of an actual ellipse. So the ellipse would go like this, and that will represent the inside of the bottle because it's a clear bottle, and this here would represent the outside of the bottle. And the rule is, whatever ellipse we put at the top, we must make that same action and put it at the bottom. What's good for the top is good for the bottom, what's good for the bottom is good for the top. And this what gives the drawing is three-dimensional effect. Can you see the ellipse there? And the same character will continue down here, that same detail. Okay, so now we've got our actual bottle shape. Once we've got our actual bottle shape and we're satisfied with it, we can rub out all of our planning lines, just leaving a clear and hopefully kind of accurate outline. Looking at it again, now I can see that this needs a bit more of a curve on this side. And then we're going to start to put in our actual other key characteristics, details that we can see. So again, drawing what we see, got to put in the lines and details for the top of the bottle. Okay, as best as you can see. Alright, putting in all the details that we can see on our bottle all the way down. Actually, let us put in this part just to make the bottle a bit more interesting. It's best to choose a bottle without a label because we don't want to concentrate too much on the label at all, things that will distract us. We just want to, for this lesson, produce a solid piece of drawing, concentrating on key characteristics and an outline. We don't really want to put any tone or anything into it yet because that's what's going to come later. Okay, so there we have it, our basic bottle outline, right, using measuring and proportions to achieve this. Right. Once you've done this, this must be photographed and uploaded to class charts for your teacher to give you feedback and check your progression. Alright? Continue modifying it as you progress, making your changes. Okay? Thank you, Year 9.